Hello everyone, this is Cultural Multiplier. Vancouver and UBC has long been known as cultural diverse and cultural inclusive. So this time we will be asking people about their experiences of learning second languages.
So English is not my first language, no. I speak a language called Kannada from South India.
My first language is Tamil. I'm from Sri Lanka. I learned English in Canada. I never, before moving to Canada, I never learned English. I can't speak or read or write anything. So, but it took a while. I came as a refugee. So when you're coming as a refugee, the immigration has a program for refugee people. English classes are free.
I actually grew up in Canada, so I learned English from when I was like a young student, but I never really got to meet other people who speak my like native language very much. But yeah, it's been like I've met a couple people in UBC, which has been really interesting because normally in high school that wasn't really a thing. Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is sort of doing the mental conversion between the two languages sometimes, where you're like, I know what this word is in my language, but I don't know how to express it. I think that was a really big issue for me when I was first learning the language. Even now, it's sort of, there are certain things that I feel like are better expressed in my own language that are a little hard to express in English.
Yeah, definitely there are difficulties. I think the biggest difficulty is that it's, because English is the main language here in Canada and UBC, there's not many Arabic speakers and it's hard to interact with others. So I lost a little bit of my Arabic because I immigrated here and I used to speak Arabic fluently. But then, as the years went on and you learn English and it becomes your main language, you definitely lose a bit of your second language. Yeah.
There's a lot. Because even though I studied full-time and then I'm currently working in a school district and I'm working with, I'm kind of completely, I would say full-time I'm with the English-speaking language people, but I see that I am not really talking like the fluent English speaker. Sometimes they don't really understand what I'm saying and then they're trying to paraphrase it, right? So I'm trying to explain to them. But then I know I so badly want to be like English speaker, but I feel like that is kind of, hard. You're still thinking in your own language, right? Without knowing, unconsciously, you translate. So, and comparing with the English speaker, English second language has very limited vocabulary in our head. So we constantly use them.
In general, I would say it's pretty neutral. I think if you try to find, if you join a bunch of student associations that relate to your second language, it'll definitely be easier. But then if you don't, then I would say that it is not second language friendly. So it just depends, I guess, on how you take it. Yeah.
I think so much, but it still need to be more needed because especially in my program, I'm the only one person is English second language person. Everybody is English first language. Their parents are immigrants, but they still speak English as a first language. But then I feel like for them, it's hard for them to include me, especially when it comes to group assignments and things, because they always has that natural bias that, this person is English second language. This person might not going to be as productive as, English person, right? Because we still, exactly, because we still, double check, because when we were writing it, we go through at least 3 times comparing with them, right? So I see that need to be changed because English is a language. It's not a measure of intelligence.